Well, and Granite said yes before you asked. Granite is a place.
Okay.
I'm there right now, Mel said in Granite.
All right.
Because on this day in 1947, David Robert Jones was born.
David Bowie. I wanted to say, and I just thought it was not fair, but at the end of that song, I want to say, "Take that, Radiohead." But that's not fair.
Bill, people can be inspired by things.
I think if you were to talk to Radiohead, they'd say, "Yeah."
I mean, I don't know Radiohead that well. What I know of them, they aren't for me. But I really like that song. That's Moon Age Daydream, and then a documentary was made about David Bowie called Moon Age Daydream, which I assume you've seen.
Yeah.
And?
It's pretty trippy.
It's trippy?
It's not just a straight-ahead documentary?
It's not a straight-ahead doc. It's a lot of visuals. It's,
There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.
Interesting to note, back on Moon Age Daydream, as I read about it here.
Yes.
David Bowie plays the saxophone on that song, and it's Mick Ronson on the guitar solos.
So he's born on the 8th of January. He died on the 10th of January.
Oh, really?
Oh, he just missed it.
So that means that coming up on the 10th, we can play more Bowie.
That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Saturday, though.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, let's come in on Saturday.
No.
Let's do it. Just for old time's sake. Let's do a Saturday.
No, I'll just be listening to Bowie all day on Saturday.
No Saturday shift.
See, here's what's great about this album.
Which one is
It's
this?
the Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust.
All right.
Every track on it, every track is just amazing.
Did all of them get some play?
No. Like Moon Age Daydream didn't get any play because it said bitch in it. And it didn't get any play until James Gunn dug it out for Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right, yeah.
But,
When you climb to the top of the mountain, look out over the sea. Think about the place perhaps where a young man could be. Then you jump back down to the rooftops. Look out over the town. Think about all of the strange things circulating round. It ain't
See, this is dangerous, Carrie, because we just could sit and listen to this and not talk and do a show.
And you're right. I've never heard that song. But I find, as I hear it now, I say, my God, that's compelling.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this I've heard.
People stare at the makeup on his face, laugh at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage, played his stardust, sang songs of darkness and disgrace. And he was all right. The band was all together. Yes, he was all right. The song went on forever. Yes, he was all night. Really quite out of sight. And he sang all night.
You know, you have to be sort of understanding when David Bowie comes out and he does this Ziggy Stardust thing, and people just didn't know what to make of it.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I mean, you have to kind of understand that. People went, what?
At the time, people would just stare up and going, what is going on
What
here?
the hell? What? Did you see that?
Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth.
This sounds like Lou Reed.
And the last one, I got a little Elton John in there, too.
That's before Elton.
Yeah.
It was before Lou, even though they became friends later.
But this is this is Lou Reedy.
Mm-hmm. So that's before Elton.
Oh, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it, too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe, but you don't eat when you've lived too long. Oh no, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Chef break the snarling.
Sure, that's not Lou Reed.
I know.
Sounds like Lou Reed.
Lou Reed didn't have an English accent.
But the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun blast.
See, David Bowie says home, and Lou Reed would say home.
Yeah.
Home.
Restaurant I go to over here, the Rest.
Yes.
It's the underground one.
Oh no, love, you're not alone.
They have a turntable set up there, and you can ask, can you play this, can you play that? You can even bring in your own vinyl, and they'll play it. And anytime I go in there, I just go, Ziggy Stardust, please.
Get it
Track
on
it.
there. Get it on
Track
there.
it.
Love, you're not alone.
And do they say, well, we're afraid everybody else will leave?
Right away, Mr. Jackson. That's
Yep.
what they say.
Exactly what they say.
You're not alone. Just turn on with me.
All right, yeah, I could sit and listen to that
Yeah.
all day, so I'll do that on Saturday.
Okay.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, then. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break here.
Okay.
We have some few commercial messages. Then we'll come back and you can chat with us if you'd like. Check in with us. Say hi. Say good morning. Share your thoughts on David Bowie. The first time you ever saw or heard David Bowie, did you go, what? What the hell's that? Just call us, 877-602-9696, 877-602-9696. You can also text us, 33986.
Other people are playing...
I'm a man. I'm a full-grown man. I'm a man. I'm a rolling stone. I'm a man.
And now, here are Carrie and Bill with another episode of Things Men Would Never Say.
I made it through the rain. I kept myself respected. I made it through the rain.
God, I just love Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
He is one heavy dude. Sing me a little bit more of that, would you, Carrie?
Can't. I'm starting to mist up, and it's too hard to drive when you're all teary.
Yeah. Where the hell are we anyway? I mean, you said you knew where the bookstore was. We're going to be late for the Terry Tempest Williams in-store book signing.
Well, I thought I knew, but I guess we're lost.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to pull over and ask for directions. Oh, by the way, how was your date last night?
No, fine, I guess. The spaghetti factory was good, as usual, but when we got back to her place, all she wanted was sex, sex, sex. I mean, I get so flippin' tired of that. Why can't some women realize that it's possible to be friends without having sex get in the way?
Well, I wouldn't have thought that she would be like that. I mean, she seems like one of the sensitive types. Well, you like her, don't you?
Well, yeah, I like her, but just not in that way. I mean, she seems like one of the sensitive types, you're right, but she doesn't really excite me sexually. I mean, for one thing, her breasts are just too darn big.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I know what you mean. But what's your ideal woman look like?
Oh, that's really easy. That chick on Murder, She Wrote.
Angela Lansbury?
Yeah.
Just thinking about her, and I'm pitching a tent.
Yeah. Hey, pull over here at this 7-Eleven, will you? And I'll ask for directions to the bookstore. Ah, dang, it's raining out. Have you got a rain hat that I can borrow?
Well, I couldn't find mine when I left the house, and so I just put this bread sack over my head.
All right, well, give me that then. It's going to look pretty silly, but I didn't spend 3 hours and $50 at the salon to have this hair ruined in the rain.
Okay, careful, don't slip.
I made it through the rain. I kept my point of view.
Join Carrie and Bill again soon for more of the things men would never say here on X96.
I'm a man. I'm a full-grown man. I'm a man. I'm a rolling stone.
.20 right now. Let's get this over with.
All right, we'll officially begin the program, and then we'll go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696 or 33986. Do we have a sponsor, Gina, or do we just go?
Perhaps you have an expo of some kind. There are all kinds of expos, and you would like people to know about your expo. I could tell them about it. Get a hold of our sales department and say, here's some money to talk about my expo.
All right. The moon is 70.4% of full. It's a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 10:59 a.m. today being Thursday. It's the 8th day of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. By the way, January is National Be Kind to Food Servers Month.
Oh, really?
Every month should be kind to food servers.
It's War on Poverty Day. Lyndon B. Johnson officially introduced the War on Poverty back in 1964.
How's that going?
Not well since 1964. Never mind. It's National Bubble Bath Day. It's National Snuggle a Chicken Day. I suggest you snuggle a chicken in your bubble bath.
I don't think chickens like to be snuggled.
And
do they?
it's oh yeah, some do. It's National English Toffee Day.
Ooh, yum.
And this is the morning show that says, don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. Make us know you really care. Make us jump up into the air. And we present you with an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell. starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred right there and right here. There's Gina Barberi right over there. Hi, Gina. I can always see your eyebrows, which is, I'm glad you darkened them.
Thank you.
They show up better over the computer screen.
I do it for you.
Katie for short is our fine producer in the booth there behind me. Dawson is there helping out. And there's the dog. There's Vax. There he is. All right, now. Oh, and I think I saw Hudson.
Yeah, he's here.
So now we go to your check-ins. 877-602-9696, and I see we have some people.
All right. Adam is here.
Adam, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for letting me listen. Geek Show says hey. And Gina, you are doing great.
Aw. Thanks. I'm glad you think so, Adam.
I'm glad somebody does.
I can count on Adam.
Yes, you can.
Yes. Well, I just wanted to call and say thank you for that farting around. And if you want to make your show just playing Ziggy Stardust all day, morning, well, I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that.
I'm terribly sorry, but there are 50 people who can't agree on.
They can only agree on maybe one David Bowie song.
Yeah, and that would be Let's Dance.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Sorry.
So, actually, Let's Dance. Back when I was a kid, my parents would have one of my teenager cousins babysit us in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
And she would come in, and first thing she'd do is turn on MTV. And that's when Let's Dance was in heavy rotation.
Mm-hmm.
And that song, I remember that song is what made me say, this rock and roll thing, yeah, it's for me.
Yeah,
Adam,
it's
Adam,
a
about
great song.
about what year was? No,
What?
It's a lesser Bowie song, I think.
83 and 84.
So it was in heavy rotation in 83 and 84. I have got news for you, Adam. It's in heavy rotation right now in
To this day.
2026.
Yeah.
no, what happened was that the album before that, I believe it was Scary Monsters. There was no hits.
Yeah.
And Bowie needed some hits because he was
Mm-hmm.
getting kicked off of his record label and all that. And so he called up the man who makes all the music. I forgot his name.
Nile Rodgers.
Nile Rodgers, and says, I need some hits.
Yep.
And that's where the
That's
Let's
about-
Dance album came along.
And it's not horrible.
It's okay to like popular songs.
Yeah, no, I like
don't-
it fine.
No, there
I
are
don't-
better songs.
Yeah,
Better
I'm
album.
not saying it's not okay to like, and I'm not saying it's not okay to like Let's Dance. It's just
There's the
not
Stevie Ray Vaughan component.
It's
that
not
makes,
the best Bowie song. All right.
Heroes, an example, much better.
Yes.
Hero's a good one, yeah, but
all right.
you know, it took Stranger Things to make that again, you know.
Thanks, Adam.
All right.
That's farting around with Adam.
Mike in Nashville.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for the presents.
Good morning, Lord.
Thanks for the presents.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are quite welcome. Who drew the short straw that has to use the Dave Matthews Band calendar?
It is at my desk right now. It is.
Oh.
It is
all right.
displayed at my desk.
I didn't give her a chance.
Well, good.
I just
Carrie
went to
hung
her.
it up.
I went to her cubicle and I went here.
I appreciate it.
I didn't need it because I have a radio calendar from 1984 or something that's way out of date, but it's got a naked baby on it.
Oh.
It's the Nirvana.
Well, if you have a calendar from 1981, then it works because it's the same day of the same date this year, because I know that because it's my birthday and I was born today on a Thursday, just like I was in 1981.
Well,
Happy birthday,
Mike. I'm shocked you know the day of the week you were born. I don't know the day of the week I was born.
I don't know if I do.
I did.
I guess you can Google
Go
it.
look it up.
I did it one
Yeah.
time, but
Yeah, you can Google that.
yeah, that'd be easy to find out. Now, if you know the time of day that you were born,
That would be tricky.
do you have any idea?
6:34.
See, there you go.
I was born on a Monday, apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
I would.
Never knew that.
Monday's child is full of what? Snot? Is that what? So Sunday's child is full of woe. Monday's child is full of snot. I think isn't that how that goes? No. I would find out what time of the day I was born, except my mother is no longer with us.
It's on your birth
Oh,
certificate?
it's not on your birth certificate?
I
yeah,
don't
the
know.
time of
I
birth.
think they
is
put it on there, yeah.
I know.
You'd have to dig it out.
Not sure where it is.
You better find it.
Yeah, I'm
need
going to
your
need
papers.
it.
You're going to need your
I'll need my
papers.
papers. The last time I saw it, I was surprised to see my footprints were on it. Mm-hmm. They used to put.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do that anymore. Do they inked up your feet
They
when you were a
should.
baby and put your little baby footprints on it?
It's more ceremonial now than it was. It's not on the official document, but they give you like a, here's your baby, and it's just a like a certificate that's not. There's no official sanction to it. But.
Yeah. Well, Mike, have a lovely day. Happy birthday. I'm sorry we didn't send you any presents, but we didn't.
Oh, that's all right. Maybe I could get a Shatner shout out if that's possible.
Give me a second. I can give you a Vader shout out.
What?
There you go.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. I always have the Vader shout out ready. All right.
Since it's my birthday today, of course, tomorrow, you know what tomorrow is.
I know because I have the calendar at
Dave
my
Matthews'
desk.
birthday.
It's Dave Matthews.
Yes.
Yeah. There you
That's
go.
Friday. Friday's child is full of chop suey. Isn't that how that goes?
Yeah.
Here you go, Mike.
This is Shatner saying happy birthday.
All right. There you go.
See you later.
Shatner.
Oh, my
All
God.
right.
Please
Thanks.
don't tell me Shatner died.
No,
No, he's fine. He's just fine.
See you
Speaking
later.
of which, Frank Christ coming up. Stand by for that. Let's see.
Yes?
Not sure I should take that call.
Okay.
What
Then don't.
call? Is there a call? Oh, I see.
You don't gotta.
No, we don't got. Would you please tell the caller, Katie, that
Actually, have him hang on.
Have
And
him hang
we'll
on.
talk to him during the commercial break.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Richard, who's not feeling very American Day, checking in. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's coming up in the news.
Ed's friend Andy. Damn, I'm discouraged this morning.
Johnny B checking in, listening as I get ready to head to the hospital for an oncologist appointment. Good luck, Johnny B.
Chaz the Snowman says, told you there'd be snow. Well, there's
It's not really
Not
a
much.
lot.
You know.
Very much.
20 Mule Team Nate checking in. I like that. See Driver Keith checking in. Where's the snow? See
Yeah.
Chaz the
Yeah.
Snowman?
You were saying we're going to be driving to work in snow, Gina?
Well, that's what the real weather people were saying.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in from Boissy. Had a great dinner with Grandma Elna last night.
Did you have
back
finger
from-
steaks?
Yeah, tell you. See, this is why you call in.
Yeah.
Is it finger steaks or steak fingers?
Finger steaks.
Really? Mm-hmm. Should be steak fingers.
Let's see. Mike from Nashville. Sketchy Blake checking in. Mr. G-Man here and present, live from the Salt Lake International Airport. Let's see. Jamaica John. Love the trippy start to the show.
Dude.
Weber State Professor Jake checking in. I think I just became a David Bowie fan.
Oh, well,
Really?
welcome.
Join us. Right Wing Wade checking in.
I think, Carrie, you probably cemented me as rather than as just I sort of know who David Bowie is, and I like a lot of the hits, Young Americans and Fame. I think you cemented me, though, as a
I'll say
true
this.
fan.
I'll say this. Life has gotten worse since he died. Do the math. Let's see. Peyton from Taylorsville. A. Arlo Gumby. Girding my loins to deal with the idiots who have never seen snow before. See, I guess it depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
Jello Saladani. Kate of San Pete.
Oh, Gumby drives a school bus, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Government worker Allen checking in. Everybody's got traffic for you in here, Gina, so
Okay.
take a look. As a matter of fact, time for traffic.
Well, good morning from San Diego. I-15 down here is clear, no problems. Love turning on the radio this morning, listening to David Bowie. That's our old friend Dr. Mike down there in San Diego. Let's see. Right Wing Wade says lanes northbound I-15 moving along well. Accident southbound I-15 south of 56th South. Midvale's Rousdower checking in. I-250 north to the 201. Just a bit wet. Otherwise, stay safe out there. Let's see. Yeah, Michaela Reno says 5 inches of snow there coming your way. Well, I hope so. Well, we need it. Let us know what your traffic is where you are and your weather. Please let us know what you've got going on. We appreciate it when you do. Text it to us, 33986.
All right. We will take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Opinnuendo. And Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. All of that coming up. Stand by.
Vaxan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Hey, better come up with a plan quicker. We're gonna be assimilated.
Okay, Ms. Borg, tell you what. I'll give you my new fender flares and the luggage rack off of Lehi's bike, and we'll just be on our way.
You will look cute in black rubber suits, and I have picked out some special prosthetic parts for each of you. Soon you'll be my lieutenants, my consorts, my special friends. Together we will assimilate the Federation, then the Romulans, then the Cardassians, and then whoever else we can find. And we will have fun doing it. Hook them to the assimilator.
Hey, come on, let us go!
Nothing like the assimilation of new young men to make one forget about how Locutus left me without saying goodbye.
Something is wrong. The assimilation process has failed. They have already been assimilated by a stronger force than the Borg.
Quick, shut down the machinery. The feedback could contaminate the collective. What have you done to my beloved collective?
Well, once you hooked us up to that gizmo over there, all of our experiences were spread throughout the entire Borg race.
Lehi and I were able to bear our testimonies to more than 7 billion beings at one time.
It was kind of like General Conference, except without the crying babies and the old people going to sleep.
Yeah.
We not only got to give the first discussion to the Borg, but to pretty much teach the whole gospel to all of them at once. Could it be? Have the Borg finally met their match? Could Butch and Lehi be immune to the assimilation process? Tune in next time to hear the Borg say...
I am Elder 5 of 7, and this is my companion 4 of 9. We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
No! You've turned the most feared race in the galaxy into a bunch of jello-loving, suburban-driving moral goody-goodies.
Well, you think that people were afraid of you before. Wait until you start approaching planets now. Man, I'd hate to play ward ball against these guys.
I think our work here is done. Hey, can we count all 7 billion as converts?
Well, technically we didn't baptize them. We'll have to check with Zone Leader Hansen just to be sure.
What about me? I was queen. I was the most powerful being in the galaxy, ruler of an entire race of warriors. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, I guess you are now the most powerful Relief Society president in the galaxy. Congratulations. Gotta go.
Bye-bye, sister.
On the next artificial limb-attaching episode of Space Elders!
That was not only long, it was really slow.
Yeah, editing. We needed
a little copy editing.
We needed to learn about editing.
And I've never smoked. but
But
man, my
you did in
voice
that.
has
You did in that bit.
Oh,
though.
yeah, you were the mistress of the night there. All right, so there you go.
I mean, the concept was pretty good. It just needed
it needed editing.
Trim.
Having his daily rub down right now. Mr. Acme?
What the hell do you want? You know I don't like to be disturbed when Gregor is giving me my rub down. Ouch! Damn it! I told you that my coccyx is sore, Gregor!
I'm calling the doctor.
Don't rub me so hard there! Jesus. Now what the hell do you want?
I'm sorry, Mr. Acme, but there are 2 radio people out here to see you. What were your names again?
Carrie and Bill. Bill?
Is that Allred and Jackson out there? God, I forgot. It's salary time again. Okay, tell them to have a seat. We're just about finished here. Damn it, Gregor! Don't push so hard on that!
I'm very sorry, Mr. Acme.
Oh, I'm sore everywhere that my belt rubs.
Have a seat, gentlemen. Mr. Acme will be right with you.
Oh, great. Acme's got some sore muscles, and we're here to talk about raises. What great timing.
Oh, he's always in a bad mood or sore or something anyway. I don't see where one day is any better than another when it comes to talking about money. For hell's sakes, Gary. I mean, last year during our job evaluation meeting, he jumped across the restaurant table and jabbed the dinner fork into my upper thigh. I bled like a pig.
I remember. He must have stuck that thing in about 3 inches.
Yeah, thanks for closing me up. I don't know if I've ever told you enough how grateful I was.
Don't worry about it. It was nothing. I was just glad I had that little staple gun in my backpack.
I'm nervous. I mean, I'm just not very good at this asking for a raise thing.
Remember, we got to be tough. We got to stand our ground. I mean, sure, we're asking for a lot, but we work hard at the radio station. I don't think that 15 every 2 weeks is too much to ask.
But Carrie, 15 every 2 weeks adds up to $30 a month. I'm telling you, it's too much. He'll never go for it.
I think you're right. We got to get out of here. Oh, okay. Here's what we do.
What?
I'll pretend that I'm sick, and then you pretend to rush me to the hospital, okay?
Okay.
Ma'am?
Will you tell Mr. Acme we'll be back some other time? I've got to rush my partner to the hospital. I think it's his ovaries or something. His uvula or something. You're going to be okay, partner.
Right now, and we got big boy news and opinioendo. Now, right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are, of course, just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win
a 4-pack of tickets to the Utah International Auto Expo, January 16th through the 19th at Mountain America Expo Center. Test drives, exhibitions, and more. Get the details and tickets at autoshowutah.com.
Okay, tickets to the Auto Expo. 4 tickets to the Auto Expo. 877-602-9696. Now, when you call, if the phone hangs up on you, call right back. We're still having that problem. Nobody knows how to fix it.
Some weird software glitch of some sort.
Yeah. So there you go. 877-602-9696 to play Frank Christ Presents. So we'll get to that right after this big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by?
Brought to you by the Utah Auto Expo.
All right. And as always,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
2 people were killed and 6 were injured in a shooting outside of a Salt Lake City church where a memorial service was held last night, according to Salt Lake police. Of the 6 people injured, so 2 dead, 6 injured, 3 of the injured in critical condition. This is according to Salt Lake City Police Department spokesperson Glenn Mills. The condition of the 3 others not immediately known because they were taken to hospitals in private vehicles. All of the injured and killed were adults. The shooting occurred at the Rose Park 5th Ward Meeting House of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, 660 North Redwood Road, where Riverside 2nd Ward also gathers. The initial call came around 7:30 p.m. The shooter or shooters then fled north on Redwood Road. There was no suspect in custody as of, I don't think they have anybody yet this morning. All 8 people were shot outside of the church. Police don't believe that the shooting was They don't believe that it was a targeted attack against the faith, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but they also say they don't believe it was a random attack. Officers are looking at surveillance video from nearby businesses, license plate readers on Redwood Road at 700 North. Several people were detained for questioning, but none had been considered a suspect. The people who were inside the church at the funeral were held inside the church by authorities for several hours while they investigated and questioned people. We're following all leads. Our officers are working hard. We're still working. We want to bring these individuals to justice, said the police. Redwood Road remained closed in the vicinity of the church late last night. It's probably open now, but anybody with information about the shooting should contact Salt Lake City Police. I get the feeling they don't have a lot of information at this point. No. But I would also think that somebody will start talking. Somebody will start talking about.
Yeah, somebody knows.
Somebody knows. Many members of the Pacific Islander and Latter-day Saint communities in that area were attending a memorial service for a person when the shooting occurred outside of the church. It serves mainly the Tongan congregation. Our condolences to the family. This is a tragedy in our community, said one community member, Susie Felch Malahopo, who is the CEO of Utah's largest Pacific Islander organization, Pacific Island Knowledge 2 Action Resources. And other grim news from Minneapolis. 37-year-old woman was shot in the head, family member, by a federal official, an ICE official. It was a snowy morning in Minneapolis, in a residential area just south of downtown Minneapolis. The woman's killing right after 9:30 in the morning was recorded on video by witnesses, and the shooting quickly drew a large crowd of angry protesters. By evening, hundreds of people were there for a vigil to mourn her death and urge the public to resist immigration enforcers. Crowds gathered in Minneapolis as they protested and held the vigil for the woman. The woman, Renee Nicole Macklin Good, had a 6-year-old child, her mother told the Minneapolis Star-Tribune. Macklin Good described herself on social media as, quote, a poet and writer and a wife and a mother. She was from Colorado. Videos taken by bystanders with different vantage points and posted to social media show an officer approaching an SUV stopped across the middle of the road, demanding the driver open the door and grabbing the handle. This SUV, a Honda Pilot, begins to pull forward a bit, and a different ICE officer standing in front of the car pulls out his gun and fires at least 2 shots. No, there were more. There were 3 or 4 into the vehicle at close range, jumping back as the vehicle moves toward him. The vehicle moving toward him after the woman has been shot in the face.
Now, that was not the video I saw. Video I saw was he was not in front of.
He was not directly in front.
He was not directly in
he
front.
He was at the front and just to the side.
And her tire was turned to avoid him.
I mean, he was in no danger of being
No one
hit.
was in any danger.
He was in no danger of being run over. But immediately, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, wearing a cowboy hat,
because it's all cosplay,
described the incident as an act of domestic terrorism carried out against ICE officers by a woman who attempted to run them over and rammed them with her vehicle.
That is not none of
that's true. You
would Kristi Noem lie about a shooting?
An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot to protect himself and the people around him, she said. Well, she apparently hasn't seen the video, or if she has, she's just lying.
She's denying it. Yeah.
And Noem claimed the woman was part of a mob of agitators. There was no mob there.
No.
There was no agitating going on.
No, none of the.
There were a few people milling around because ICE had come to the neighborhood to do something, and so people came out of their homes.
Yeah. Well, this same group of ICE went to a high school 2 hours later and hassled them.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget Donald Trump, April 16, 2025. The homegrowns are next. Quote.
The family of a woman shot and killed by the immigration agent in Minneapolis, they say our family member, Renee Nicole Good, was murdered. It's, I don't know. You can watch the video for yourself.
There's many angles of it.
Several angles, and nothing that the Fed about it is true. Now, standing up for the people of Minneapolis and for this woman who was killed, the mayor of Minneapolis,
he's not happy.
He said the federal government's response and Kristi Noem's response is bull s. Mm-hmm. And he said to ICE, "Get the F out of my city."
Yep.
In a press conference, he said that.
Yep. Good for him.
And then Governor Walz spoke. He's very well spoken, and you could tell he was suppressing anger.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Please." Now he said, "I said earlier in the day, this is going to come to no good." Mm-hmm. And it has.
Yeah.
And
it was a matter of time.
Yeah, he said it was just a matter of time. Something horrible is going to happen. He lays this at the feet of Donald Trump and the Trump administration. He called them out. He said, maybe this is the time, that maybe this is the moment that somebody says, "Have you no shame?"
Well, somebody better say something.
And that's, of course, a reference to Edward R. Murrow and the...
Well, you're not going to get them,
But
no, it won't. That's not going to happen.
Because
that's not going to happen.
Everybody's terrified of losing advertisers, and
also Governor Walz said to the people of Minnesota, "I understand that you want to protest, and it is your right to do so, and you should protest, but make sure that you are peaceful. Don't give them any cause for." So make sure that when you're out there protesting, make it peaceful. Well, let's see. How much time do we have here?
One more story.
I'll do this very short story. I just happened to see this morning. Diffin. Oh, no, that's not the one I'm sorry. It's not the one. Here it is. There's a Make Everything OK button. It's a website containing nothing but a single button. And on the button it says, "Make everything okay." And you press it, and after a moment of processing, you are informed. Everything's okay now.
Oh, good.
If everything is still not okay, try checking your settings of perception of objective reality. So I'm going to try it.
Okay. Maybe that will be the thing that works.
It's just look for the Make Everything Okay. Look for that. Press the button. Probably it'll say everything is okay now, but if everything is still not okay, try checking your settings of perception of objective reality. All right.
Before we get to sports, weather, traffic. There's the button right there.
Yep.
Let's get a caller, 877-602-9696 to play Frank Christ Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. We'll play right after sports, weather, traffic. 877-602-9696. You'll get tickets to the Auto Expo. 4 tickets to the Auto Expo. Imagine you and your 3 friends could go down and walk around and look at cars. How nice.
Or you got a kid that likes cars.
Kids love cars. 877-602-9696. Call, win now. Yes?
The marquee game of the NHL's regular season is coming to Salt Lake City next year. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman joined Utah Mammoth owners Ryan and Ashley Smith on Wednesday in announcing that the 2027 Winter Classic will be held outdoors at Rice-Eccles Stadium. This is super cool.
It's a big deal, and I don't really follow hockey, but I think it's really cool that they just do it once a year. They do it maybe a couple of times where they play hockey outside.
Mammoth will play current NHL leaders Colorado Avalanche. Game will take place beginning of next January. This has been going on for a long time at huge stadiums, and it's very, very cool.
Now, people were really worried because it's at Rice-Eccles, and they said, well, We can't have a hockey match if we can't drink beer.
Of course not.
And you can't drink beer on the University of Utah campus at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Well, this counts as a private event.
Ah.
Now, we have had private drinking events at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
Yeah.
This is a private event. They will be selling beer and seltzer. Bill, you like a seltzer? You can have a.
I like a seltzer.
You can have a seltzer. So this is super cool. Speaking of the Mammoth, they won last night over the Ottawa Senators 3-1. And
You mean hard seltzer, don't you?
yes.
Okay, good.
And the Jazz lost to Oklahoma City 129-125. That is your sports. Weather. I don't know. I mean, it snowed a little. Maybe you're seeing somewhere you are. I barely had any at my house. Carrie barely
None.
had
I had
any.
just a trace, essentially.
And you live up high.
Yeah.
But you know, it's something. I walked out and went, well, there's white stuff on the ground. At least that sort of feels like winter to me.
Yeah.
Mainly
Turns out it was just foam.
foam.
Just foam.
Mainly before 11 a.m. Could see a little bit of lake effect snow adding to the tiny bit that you may have on your lawn. Let me see if we've got anything happening traffic-wise. Nobody's texted anything in the last little bit, but yeah, text us what your weather looks like and what your traffic looks like. 33986 is where you do that. Hello, Frank.
Frank Chris.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm
fine.
just fine.
Gina?
Doesn't my voice sound better? I mean,
Right-
check
right
back
now?
with me at
For now.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, around 9 o'clock, I'm wondering.
Frank is here in the studio. For those of you who may not know, Frank is, well, he's a Grim Reaper. Yes.
Somebody's got to do it.
He looks like a traditional Grim Reaper. He's a skeleton. Now, mostly he doesn't let people see him, but he's done us the favor, I guess, of being able to see him.
I allow you to see my...
Thanks so much. There's a skeleton sitting across from me in the studio, wearing his robe, carrying his scythe, and when he reaps the souls of celebrities. And
precious celebrities.
I'm sorry, Frank. He reaps the souls of our precious, precious, precious celebrities. And it's a curse for him to have to do that.
I love our precious celebrities.
Why do you love them so much, though?
Well, we all want to be just like them.
That's true.
And everything they say and do is right, except John Voight.
Now, Frank's job is when a celebrity dies, he doesn't kill the celebrities.
Oh, no.
He would never do that. He loves them. But when a celebrity dies, it is his curse and his job to go and collect the celebrity's soul, and take it to the distribution center. You don't take them to heaven.
Oh,
or
no,
anything.
that's not my decision.
No. Where do they go from the distribution center?
Oh, hell, 99% of the time it's hell.
So Frank joins us every morning to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of 4 actors. 3 of the actors on that list are, in fact, fine.
They're fine.
But one of them Frank has taken, and it is the contestant's job to figure out which one of these celebrities is dead and thereby win a prize. And do we have somebody ready?
Ashley is here.
Ashley, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm fine, just fine.
Good, Ashley, good. Ashley, you can cash in on the death of a celebrity.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Woo.
If you win, if you do it right, you will win tickets to, what is it, Gina?
The Utah International Auto Expo, January 16th through the 19th at Mountain America Expo Center.
All right, Ashley, because January is National Be Kind to Food Servers Month, Frank gave me a list of actors in movies featuring waiters and waitresses.
Oh.
All right. Select the dead celebrity and you win. Ready to go?
I am.
Okay, number 1, Will Patton. He was in the science fiction series Falling Skies. He also appeared in the films The Client, Armageddon, Gone in 60 Seconds, Remember the Titans, The Punisher, Halloween, The Postman, many, many, many others. He was in The Spitfire Grill, a place full of waitresses and an ex-con looking for redemption. Number 1, Will Patton. Number 2 is Susan Ansbach. She began her career doing plays in New York, and she was in the original production of Hair on Broadway. She also starred in several acclaimed movies: Play It Again, Sam, Bloom in Love, Montenegro, Blue Monkey, and Blood Red. She starred with Jack Nicholson in 5 Easy Pieces, which has a very famous waitress scene. Number 2, Susan Ansbach. Number 3 is Alfred Molina. Started out on the London stage, moved to Broadway. First film role was in Raiders of the Lost Ark. He then went on to many others like Boogie Nights, The Da Vinci Code, and he was Dr. Octopus in several Spider-Man movies. He was in a movie called Coffee and Cigarettes, several vignettes that take place in diners and feature the unique dynamic between servers and customers. Number 3, Alfred Molina. And finally, number 4, Vincent Pastore, often cast as a mafioso. He was best known for his portrayal of Salvatore Big Pussy Bonpensiero on The Sopranos. He also made notable appearances in the HBO film Gotti, Shark Tale, and Revolver. He was in a movie called It Could Happen to You, inspired by a true story. A kind-hearted police officer wins the lottery and decides to split his winnings with a struggling waitress in lieu of a tip. Number 4, Vincent Pastore. All right, one of those actors is gone, Ashley. One of them is dead. Who is it?
Oh, this is a tough one today. think I'm going to go with number 4.
No,
Vincent Pastore?
He's just fine.
No. Yeah, he's okay. He's old.
He is old.
He's 79 now, but he's hale and hearty. Let's give you another chance, though, Ashley. Listen carefully.
Thank you.
Is it Will Patton or is it Alfred Molina? Or is it Susan Ansbach?
Oh, you know what? I actually want to change that to Susan.
Yeah, Susan Ansbach. She died in 2018. Lovely woman. She was 75 years old. There you go. You win.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
You're going to the
Thank
Auto
you.
Expo.
Can we give Frank requests?
No,
I don't take.
He only
requests.
takes orders from the home
I only
office.
take orders.
Yeah, unless.
Yeah. What if I have a nation backing me up and only take a request?
No,
sorry.
Can't do it. I'm sorry.
Can't do it.
Thank you.
Hang on
Ashley.
the line,
Hang
Ashley,
on.
before you get into trouble.
Yes. We don't want to have you.
Who are you checking on
investigated.
today, Frank?
So many celebrities I have
Oh.
to check on today. Goldfinger.
Oh,
Shirley Bassey.
89 today.
Ooh.
Bob Eubanks, 88.
I thought he was dead.
He should be.
You know what I'm going to say to him?
What?
In the butt, Bob. Oh, I got to go check on R. Kelly as well. Oh, I'm
Ew.
terribly
In
sorry.
jail.
Oh, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I was expecting things to be worse this morning. Worse weather-wise and worse traffic-wise. I mean, I guess the good news is it's not bad. I have no accidents to tell you about. Isn't that great? Somebody says there's at least 2 inches of snow in North Ogden. Roads aren't plowed yet and bad. Okay. Perry City listener says we got 2 inches of snow at my house, and the drive from Salt Lake has been wet but smooth so far. Thank you. Keep us updated on weather and traffic, if you would, please. 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Oh, Geek News? Good heavens. I guess I better get that together.
Yeah.
Didn't I? Yeah. Geek News coming up. We got Boner of the Day. Victoria will be here with our Real Housewives update. And we got a puppy coming in from the Humane Society. Beat Gina on the way as well. Stand by for all of that. Join us for our favorite annual event, Lights. Is this an email of interest?
Yeah.
Email of interest.
We did an X poll recently, and we asked, what kind of weird thing do you have in your house that a lot of other people wouldn't have? And I don't know if we still have the picture, Katie. I don't know.
We don't have the Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders statue. This guy said, he said, I couldn't participate in the X poll, but he sent a picture. He said, this is what I have weird. And it's a statue of Colonel Sanders, and it looks to be life-size in his house. And we said, how?
We need more information.
Well, he has now sent more information. He says, here's the story of how I came into possession of the statue of the KFC icon. It's a little long, so you may have to condense it for time restrictions. Back in the 60s, when I was 5 years old, my parents took on a KFC franchise. I had no daycare at the time, so they took me to work with them. The statue was right in front of the entrance to greet customers with a bucket of fake chicken. Well, my parents moved on to several other locations over time. They were able to take the Colonel with them. It's always been in our home, growing up in the basement. Then they put it in the backyard for decoration. Years went by. 15 years ago, my parents sold the home I grew up in. My mom asked, "You want to take the statue?" And I said, "Well, yes, of course I do."
It's my childhood.
After a lifetime of KFC, I worked there with Mom and Dad when I turned 14. Life moved on, and so did I. I found new jobs, an industrial painter to what I am now. I am Mikey, whom emailed you in the past to say thank you for letting my daughter, my girlfriend, and I come to see the show in person. On that day, you asked me, you said, "Excuse me, sir, what do you do for a living?" And I said I was a welder. And you asked me back then if the company I worked for had any issue with my black painted fingernails. To this day, I still get mani-pedis, and I still get them painted black. I wrote to you about my daughter passing away due to diabetes 10 years ago. I also told you that I had cancer again after losing a kidney, and I'm still fighting everything the best I can.
Oh, man.
I still work. I go to treatments. And by the way, you can let Kerry know that I'm not a redneck, as he thought, seeing the beer can on the floor.
Well, I was just concerned.
And by the way, God bless you, Katie, for finding that so fast.
Well, there it is.
There we go.
X96.com/live.
Said I was, in fact, moving into a new place and just cleaning up the old one. Sorry to ramble on, but it's what I do when I tell my life story. I am turning 60 this year. Thank you for so much of your time reading this. I've been a fan since KJQ days. I will call when I have time at work to do so. In the meantime, I'd like to be known as Mikey, the black-nailed welder. Getting my nickname is another story for another time. And thank you, all three of you, for helping me enjoy my mornings, laughing with you, and the news. Peace be with you, and never give up, no matter what life brings you.
You know, that
Mikey.
reminds me,
Very nice.
at my remote on Saturday, Cement Dave and Mrs. Cement Dave.
Oh, good.
And Lil Cement.
Oh, you met Lily?
Was there, and her little brother, even littler Cement Dave, all came by. And Lily, who checks in with us sometimes in the morning.
Was she about 16 or 17?
Yeah. And I said, "What are you up to this summer?" And she said, I'm learning how to be a welder."
Huh. Good for her.
Like she's into it. Like she's excited about it. And
wow.
Yeah, she's taking welding classes. I'd forgotten about that till you mentioned the welding, Bill. But.
Yeah, he's Mikey. Thanks for the email, Mikey, and explaining how you came into possession of that Colonel Sanders statue. Very odd.
So Lily is just a Steel Town girl on a Saturday night.
Yes.
It's for Gina.
Maniac.
Joke for Gina there.
Thank you.
Email. Oh, interest. There we go.
Yeah, Vera in Kearns says, "Geek News, give me some of that." In Kearns.
Oh, good.
All right. Is this brought to you by anyone?
Yeah, we got a nice email from our friend Dave at Cabin Fever.
Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
I forgot to watch that.
It's a new, bigger space.
It's his new space.
At Trolley Square.
Yeah, he's toward the back entrance now.
Yeah, I think it's where the old Williams-Sonoma was.
I wanted to say that,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure.
Yeah. But he would like you to know it is still so much more than a card store.
Way more, I'm sure.
It
Way
certainly
more.
is. Yeah, go ahead and see Dave. All right. This whole Avengers Doomsday thing. I mean, the movie doesn't open until December.
Oh, really? Is it that far?
Yeah.
It's not a summer one even? It's December?
No, we're getting a Spider-Man movie before that.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, for December, Avengers Doomsday, they're really They're really telling you what's going on here. Everybody is in this movie, apparently. Well, it's like an Avengers comic. You've got so many, characters you're dealing with. And they've been dropping about one a week, a little teaser of the characters that were returning. First, we got Steve Rogers and his baby. Then we got Thor praying to Odin that he had one more battle to fight and he's raising a daughter. And now we got this one. Now this one's a little off because the X-Men don't take place in the traditional, what is called the Sacred Timeline, the MCU. But this features all of the old members of the Fox X-Men, the Fox Studios X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Did they cross over in the comics?
They crossed over in, well, yeah, I mean, it's all the same in the comics, but in the movies, this was someplace else. Wolverine was in a different, and Deadpool went, and maybe it's got something to do with that. I don't know, but here's the trailer.
Death comes for us all.
That's Ian McKellen.
That's all I know for sure.
So Xavier School
isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Wheelchair, a chessboard where, Charles and Magneto play chess. And then you get a good look at Charles wearing a comics correct X-Men Professor Xavier. But this is the part that everyone is talking about. It's Cyclops at the very end. Because, Cyclops is one of those characters that is extraordinarily powerful, but he's never really been used to his own potential really well.
You mean by the story writers?
By the writers in the movies, that is. The one show that really got Cyclops right was this new X-Men 97 cartoon that came out and showed what a powerful character he is and a volatile character. The school is trashed. There's garbage everywhere. Tables turned over.
Okay.
But James Marsden, talking about returning to the character of Cyclops, said when he was interviewed in Vanity Fair, "I'm getting a little long in the tooth to put on the superhero costume. I was excited because you're part of something gigantic. I've spent 20 years listening to people say, 'When are you coming back? When are you coming back?' I'm dead. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'll have a tough time struggling to get into the costume if they waited a couple of years. So it's been a blast. It's been a nice little homecoming. But
so he is in it.
He is in it.
Okay.
Yes. And go take a look at it, and you can see him in one of it, also in a comic book correct X-Men costume.
Okay.
So nerds they're either really loving it or really hating it. What a surprise.
That's the way we can't have nice things.
Exactly. Now, The Batman Part 2.
This is Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Now, again, this is a different universe than what James Gunn is setting up. It's called Elseworlds, I believe, in the DC. So the Batman takes place in its own place.
Okay.
Superman is not there. Supergirl is not there. All of those characters you saw in the Superman movie, not there. Okay. Now, we got Scarlett Johansson joining the cast.
Okay. As Poison Ivy, or
we
guessing?
don't know. They're not saying.
But probably.
Yeah, they're not saying. I don't know if it is Poison
Ivy.
Oh,
okay.
Honestly, I don't. Because of this news.
Oh, all right.
Sebastian Stan has joined the cast. Now,
the Winter Soldier? Oh, wait. No.
Exactly.
What?
We got Black Widow and the Winter Soldier here. They're playing what I think, and again, this is just my gut.
Okay.
I got nothing to back this up, is I think Sebastian Stan will play Two-Face.
Okay.
And Scarlett Johansson will play his wife.
Mrs. Two-Face.
Mrs. Two-Face, who in the comic book is a detective of some kind. So that's what I think is going to happen. Again, that's just my gut. I don't know. Let's see. There's a great comic book, since we're talking about comic books, it's a graphic novel called Torso, which is written by Brian Michael Bendis, who's a terrific comic book writer. It's a true crime story revolving around Elliot Ness.
Okay.
And
The Untouchables.
Yes, exactly. The graphic novel, published by Image Comics, 6-issue limited series, told the true story of Ness's time after the Al Capone escapades. He moved to Cleveland and got embroiled in the hunt for a serial killer who was leaving torsos in the river and taunting notes to the police. Now, they've been trying to get this movie made for quite some time. It's kicked around Hollywood for about 10 years.
Now, this isn't based on any fact, is
Yes.
it? Oh, it is?
True crime.
This really happened?
True crime.
Okay.
But Zach Kreger has taken it. He does all these great horror movies, so he's going to make it into a thing.
See the guy who did Numbers?
He did Sinners.
Oh,
Not Sinners. No. Weapons.
Weapons, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
not Numbers, Weapons.
And finally, this. Wait. Give me a second here. Don't put the picture up until I give you the heads up. All right.
Okay.
Now, we got Star Wars Land down in Anaheim.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can go there and you can get drinks at the cantina that are Star Wars themed
With alcohol in them?
with alcohol in them. You can also get the famous Star Wars blue milk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now they're adding a couple of extra colors. I'll go ahead and hit it. This one I'm not too sure about. There's the blue milk, but then next to it is the green milk. Now, you remember the green milk from
From what?
from when Luke Skywalker's on the island hiding away, and then there are those creatures that look like a combination of an ostrich and a walrus,
Yeah.
and he milks one of them.
That's what that's.
That's what that's supposed to be. I don't know how
Oh,
quickly,
delicious. It's very nutritious.
how quickly that's going to fly off
It'll keep you alive.
the shelves. Now, they're also adding pink milk. And Star Wars fans think, hey, wait a second. No, it's canon.
Where is their pink milk?
It is canon. They're going to add pink milk as well. Pink milk was briefly introduced in a comic book, 2023.
Comic book. Okay.
Sana Staros #1, which followed the exploits of the would-be wife and smuggler friend of Han Solo. And in that book, the pink milk comes from an animal called a poaxter. In that comic, and every comic is canon now because that was Marvel owned by Disney at that point.
Is
So
there milk for people to drink if they want to?
So it is pink milk is coming.
Is it strawberry?
We don't know yet.
Probably.
I would imagine. It's only available in Anaheim. They're testing it in Anaheim.
Okay.
See if you'll buy the green and pink milk. It's
Or maybe it tastes like Pop Star Pink.
could be. I don't know.
Crash southbound I-15. This is 650 north in Clearfield on the right lane. A friend of the program sent that in. And gosh, it looks like that's it. I was expecting worse traffic this morning, but seems to be moving very well. No other accidents or even slowdowns to tell you about. If you have something to tell us about, you can text us 33986.
All right, we got boners coming up. And then do we have the damn contest?
Yes.
Oh, we do have the damn contest.
Yes.
All right, so here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for. Number 1, his community service should be cleaning public toilets for at least a year. Boner candidate number 2, my client was just mortified by his behavior. And boner candidate number 3, is it common to feel empty after you shoot your girlfriend in the eye?
Boner of the day, Big Boy News, all coming up after a short messages and a song. Stand by for that.
We're going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords.
I just figured it out. This is a contest for all of those people who say, you couldn't pay me to listen to X96.
Yes.
Exactly.
Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you'll be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. You can get more information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is spree. Spree. S-P-R-E-E. Spree. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
Thank you. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center.
Dr. Josh Davis.
This is our friend Dr. Josh Davis, who comes in here every other week and helps you with your puppies and kitties here on the radio show. He has opened up his new private location. TrilogyVetSandy.com is the website. And it's privately owned and operated. They put pets and their people at the heart of everything they do. They're offering a more personalized experience that is hard to find in those large corporate-owned veterinary hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that just opened up by REI that's just cold and unfeeling.
Yeah, don't go there. Go see Dr. Davis.
Exactly.
Oakley has an appointment today to see Dr. Davis.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, good. Very empathetic, extremely skilled at providing thoughtful, personalized care for our pets, as you can see. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. So they serve Sandy, Midvale, Murray, South Jordan, West Jordan, Draper, Taylorsville, Salt Lake. I'll be taking Hudson there as soon as he's ready for his shots. TrilogyVetSandy.com. Know that your pet is always in good hands at Trilogy.
It's a new year filled with new promises, new goals. It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Is this the list of reasons we're not interviewing Gavin Rosdale today?
I think so.
Yeah.
81 things that blew our minds in 2023 from the Atlantic magazine. Okay. Now, there is an article and an explanation for each one of these. So each one of these has an article that appeared in Atlantic.
Okay.
We won't have time to go through all of that kind of stuff, but if there's something that you really go, what? I'll click on it and we'll see what we can find out. Number one, Mars has seasons, and in the winter it snows on Mars.
Really?
Apparently so.
Okay.
Bats are arguably the healthiest mammals on Earth.
Healthiest?
Healthiest. There's a whole article about bats and how germ-free they are.
Really?
I thought we get germs from bats.
Yeah, or rabies.
Mammal milk changes depending on the time of day, a baby's age and sex, the mom's diet, and more. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting thing that you might know, Carrie, and I just clicked on it because I wasn't sure what it was. The genetic mutation behind Asian glow might help protect people against certain pathogens, including tuberculosis. You know what Asian glow is?
That's when when Asian person drinks too much, they get that kind of reddish.
There's an article here in the Atlantic by her name is Catherine J. Wu, and she says at every party, no matter what occasion, my drink of choice is soda water. I've never been drunk in my life, but if I drink alcohol, my face will go red. And it's Asian glow.
All of my relatives have powered through that.
Tamped that down.
Tamped it down beautifully.
Let's see. The overwhelming majority of sweaters available on the American mass market are mostly made of plastic, at least or partly made of plastic. Sweaters.
Wow.
Well, that's good, right? We're recycling? Yeah?
Is it?
No.
No?
Or are we just making new plastic?
I think so. Let's see. Let's see. Mice and rats cannot vomit.
Cannot
vomit. I don't know.
Well,
How do you test that?
Okay, I'll click on that.
Is there a gag reflex on them? I feel like I should have this ready for each one of these.
What?
Yeah. Years of experiments with laboratory rats and mice, animals long considered classic models for the condition, many conditions, have repeatedly shown that a new drug called Rolopram could boost a molecule in the rodent's brain that people with depression seem to have lower levels of. Even guinea pigs and chipmunks seem susceptible to the chemical's effects. Experts hailed Rolopram as a potential game changer, except after they used it, they wanted to get the rats or mice to vomit, and they couldn't make them do it. They just can't do it. U.S. Army considered distributing daily rations of yerba mate tea to soldiers.
Well, it's got a little higher caffeine, to it.
It's possible to lactate without ever having been pregnant.
What?
Did you know that?
Well, yeah, if I just hear a baby cry, it happens.
Should we test that theory? I have several baby crying sound effects
No, don't.
at the ready.
If you're pregnant, your feet might grow roughly half a shoe
Yes,
size.
Is that true?
That is true.
Yeah. Gender-neutral baby names are more popular in conservative states than in liberal states.
You would not think that, would you?
No. Let's see.
As someone with one of those names.
Yes, Carrie.
I agree.
By 2051, North America may run out of 3-digit area codes.
What?
That's true. It would.
I guess.
I mean, we only have 3.
So we're going to start
We're gonna
having
run out.
four
You're going to
digit?
run out.
Probably.
Yeah, 4-digit area codes? Oh,
Yeah.
man. How's the phone police going to handle that?
Hawaii's feral chickens are out of control.
They are.
I know
I
that.
was just there.
I've seen
Let's
that.
eat them.
They're stringy.
Listen, we're at the federal courthouse on the lawn. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no predator.
Yeah.
You need to bring some
Well,
predators.
no, there are. There's the mongooses and snakes, but you know.
The technology behind the first rice cookers, which were sold in 1955, is still pretty much used. It's
Pretty much
the
the
same
same.
technology today
Hey,
because it's perfect.
If it ain't broke.
Let's see. Corrugated pizza boxes.
Yes.
Used by basically every pizzeria has not changed since the invention of it in 1966, and it does a really bad job of maintaining it to take out pizza.
It does.
It's terrible.
Yeah. There must be a better way. I can't think of it, but
Let's see. Compostable plastic bags buried in soil for 3 years can still hold a full load of groceries.
compostable.
So it takes them a long time to compost?
So they're not really compostable. Cat owners in Cyprus are giving leftover COVID drugs to their pets.
What?
But not. I don't know. I'm not even going to look for that one. The same molecule that makes cat urine smell like cat urine is in lower concentrations, commonly used in air fresheners and household cleaners.
Oh.
New style.
Oh, you wanna see it?
Oh, yeah. Carrie's got
right
one right
here.
there. It's a good looking boner T-shirt.
Here's boner candidate to number one. His community service should be cleaning public toilets for at least a year, preferably with his tongue. Matthew Day, a New York executive.
Whoa!
He's head of client success for Ribeye Media. He will perform community service and undergo alcohol counseling after urinating on passers-by from a St. Petersburg
Ew.
rooftop bar.
Yeah.
Mr. Day accepted a pretrial intervention agreement for the July incident at the Landing, where police say he entered the rooftop bar, pulled his penis out of his shorts, and urinated from the balcony onto the sidewalk at 1:30 in the morning. Officers reported several passers-by were struck with urine.
Yeah.
And Mr. Day showed signs of alcohol influence when arrested for disorderly conduct. Under the 6-month agreement approved by the judge, Mr. Day must complete 50 hours of community service, and I think it should be cleaning public toilets, and undergo alcohol evaluation and counseling, pay supervision fees, and avoid bars and clubs. Boner candidate number one. His community service should be cleaning public toilets for at least a year. Here's boner candidate number two. Well, my client is mortified by his behavior. Austin Smith resigned from the group founded by Charlie Kirk and suspended his bid for re-election to the Arizona House in 2024. Why? Well, this former leader of the Trump group Turning Point Action was sentenced on Tuesday to 2 years of probation and barred from running for office for 5 years for forging voter signatures on his petitions as part of his 2024 bid for re-election to the Arizona House. The former state legislator, Mr. Smith, pleaded guilty in November to 2 criminal counts and admitted that he had submitted fraudulent signatures to state election officials, including the name of a woman who had died. Now, the outcome was striking, a striking twist for Mr. Smith, a Republican who represented the Phoenix suburbs for one term and had repeatedly sought to sow doubt about the Arizona election results in the 2020 election. When Donald Trump lost his re-election bid. He was one of those stolen. It was stolen. The election was stolen. And he was a Kerry Lake supporter. And Mr. Smith did not speak during his sentencing, but his lawyer, Kurt Altman, told a Superior Court judge that his client was, quote, mortified by his conduct. Things just got out of hand. Boner candidate number 2, my client is mortified by his behavior. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Now, is it common to feel empty after you shoot your girlfriend in the eye?
All right. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by...
I apologize. I have a button here, and the name of that button is a cough button.
Yes.
And you're supposed to hit it if you feel a cough
Yes.
coming. So it's brought to you by I'm apologizing for not hitting the cough button.
It's not that it didn't work. It's just...
No, I forgot that
You
was
forgot
a
it was
thing.
there.
And as always,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I have 2 buttons, but I'm not sure which one is the cough button.
It's not labeled?
No.
Well, there's on and off. You just do.
Well, there's on and off, and then there's 2 buttons on the other side. They're labeled, but it's gobbledygook. I can't.
Trent,
tell what
could
it
you
is.
take away Bill's buttons except
Well, I
for the
don't-
cough one?
I don't. I guess I can just. If I wanted to cough, I could just do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then turn it back on.
That's what I should have done.
But there's 2 other buttons there that I wonder.
Don't
what
touch
those
them.
are. Oh, okay. Or there's 3 buttons.
Well, he's got too many.
I got.
Bill
man, I
doesn't
got-
need this many
He
buttons.
shouldn't have more than one.
I only need 1 button.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Nick Reiner smiled eerily in court yesterday as his high-profile criminal defense lawyer sensationally removed his case. The dramatic departure suggests that the Reiner family is pulling financial support from Nick's legal battle after the shocking murders of their parents. So apparently they had said maybe we'll hire a lawyer, and then they thought better of it. Nick appeared behind a glass screen in brown jail garb with a shaved head, staring blankly through the proceedings and occasionally letting out a chilling grin, and looked directly into the packed downtown L.A. courtroom. He was scheduled to be arraigned on 2 counts of first-degree murder at Los Angeles Superior Court for widely expected to enter a not guilty plea by reason of insanity. But his defense attorney, Alan Jackson, whose famous former client list included Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey, stunned observers by announcing his withdrawal. At a press conference after Wednesday's hearing, Jackson said, this is the attorney, quote, circumstances beyond our control and beyond Nick's control have dictated that, sadly, it has made it impossible for us to continue our representation of Nick.
No one's going to pay him.
He also said, you will find that Nick Reiner is not guilty.
Well,
iconic director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle were found stabbed to death in their Brentwood home December 14th. Nick, who'd been battling mental health problems and drug addiction, was arrested within hours and charged with their murders. The judge has rescheduled the arraignment for February 23rd, and he's assigned, or she has assigned, Nick's case to pro bono public defender, Kimberly Green, a lawyer in the public defender's office.
So this high-profile guy was expecting a
some
big
money.
payday and not getting that, so now he gets a public defender.
And after a meeting with the judge in her chambers, lawyer Jackson, the guy who withdrew from the case, told the courtroom, we feel we had no choice in withdrawing, offering no further explanation. It seems pretty clear that money would be involved. He says, I'll be very clear about this. My team and I remain deeply committed to Nick Reiner and to his best interests. In fact, we know the legal process will reveal the true facts surrounding his case. A lot have been printed about Nick, his family, and the circumstances, but we wish him the very best moving forward. So. And then he did say, I think they'll find he's not guilty. So we'll see. Multiple gunshots outside of a Mormon church, a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints chapel. 2 people were killed, 6 others injured last night in the shooting at the church on Redwood Road. Of the 6 people injured, 3 are in critical condition. No suspects had been identified at least this morning, as I heard, at 6 a.m. No suspects had been identified, nobody taken into custody, although police shared there was no danger to the public, they felt. In briefings held at the shooting scene, the Salt Lake Police Department said that its investigation is underway. They would use surveillance video from the stores in the area, and they are asking the public's help in identifying and locating the suspects. I'm pretty sure that somebody's going to come forward and start talking. I think I know who it is, kind of thing. Let's see. Despite the Great Salt Lake's dire straits, state researchers and leaders remain optimistic that Utah will become the first place in the world to reverse a saline lake's decline. A saline lake's
the Great
decline.
Salt Lake?
Yep, and do so in time for the 2034 Winter Olympics. Now, that's an interesting sentence. Utah will become the first place in the world to reverse the decline of a salt lake, a saline lake.
I hope that's true.
But what that indicates to me is that there are other
salt lakes
that have gone into decline and dried up and gone away. The Salton Sea is one.
That's what I was going to say.
There's
one.
What's the one? There's one in Russia, in the area of Russia, the Caspian. I can't remember which one it is. The Great Salt Lake team released its annual report just weeks ahead of the 2026 legislative session. Cities are contributing to the lake's decline more than previously thought, the team found. Farmers have increased the amount of water to help the lake rise again, although policymakers acknowledge more work needs to be done.
The Caspian Sea?
Is
the
it
Dead Sea?
The Dead Sea, the Caspian as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one in Africa, and they've all gone into decline, and some of them have gone away. New dietary guidelines for Americans.
This is great news. I'm loving this.
I thought you would be. This is from our Secretary of Meat and Measles, the Secretary of Red Meat and Measles, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Says that we've been doing everything all wrong. We need to just turn that food pyramid upside down. We need to have more. We need to eat more red meat and full fat dairy.
And alcohol. Dr. Oz talking about alcohol, saying abstinence isn't good. Alcohol is good for you socially.
Yeah, there you go.
It gets people together.
Well, yes, but
it's a social lubricant.
You shouldn't be health professionals telling you these things.
We need to consider oils and butter when adding fats to our meals. Let's see. Oh, God. The Secretary of Red Meat and Measles, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
And, the meningine is gone because there's no cases of meningitis, so we don't need it.
So if you go to x96.com/live, you can see the new food pyramid.
I mean, they did literally just turn it upside down.
Yeah, whole grains and you should have some of that, but eat some meat, eat more meat.
Okay.
Good for you, Gina. Donald Trump says he's taking steps to ban large institutional investors from buying single-family homes.
Gee, I wonder where you got that idea, Kamala Harris.
In a social media post on Wednesday, the president blamed the tight housing market on Democratic policies because of record-high inflation caused by Joe Biden and the Democrats.
Oh, God.
The American dream is increasingly out of reach for far too many people, especially younger Americans. It's for that reason and much more that I am immediately taking steps. One of the big reasons he's doing this, of course, is trying to regain some popularity in the polls. His popularity levels are just in the toilet.
And again, this was a Kamala Harris plan.
Denmark says if the United States tries to invade Greenland, we're going to shoot first and ask questions later. Okay. So I heard somebody, I forget where I heard this, somebody talking about Denmark and everything that Donald Trump says he wants Denmark for. More military bases.
Greenland.
Or Greenland, ruled by Denmark. He wants Greenland for more military bases and there's a lot of minerals there and need mineral extraction. Well, apparently we have an agreement with Greenland already that if you want that, all you have to do is ask.
Yeah.
We'd like to. There used to be a lot more military presence on Greenland.
It was like
but
62 bases.
But it's been drawn back over the years. They felt now Donald Trump feels we need more military presence there. Well, really, all you'd have to do is ask. We'd like to beef up all of that. And Denmark, Greenland would probably say, okay. And then said, we'd like to, further mine some of the mill.
He's also said there's Chinese and Russian ships all over the water outside. There's not.
There's not.
No. You mean he lied? Oh.
Let's see. How much time do we have here?
You got time for a story?
Okay, let's do this one here. Airbnb.
All right.
So I use Airbnb, and you find odd things sometimes, and I've never had a bad experience really, but you'll find odd decor things, and people will put up signs all the time. They'll put up just little sayings and things, like this is home sweet home.
Live, laugh, love.
Yeah, live, laugh, love, and
gather.
If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, and all that kind of stuff. But this person, they went to an Airbnb, and they were looking around, on the bed, on the foot of the bed, somebody had taped a little sign that said, "Use only to sleep, no other activities." Use only to sleep, no other activities.
Carry no bed toast.
No bed toast. I was going to say I'm going to have dinner there.
That's what it was about, is no bed toast.
I guess that's what it is. I think,
if you don't want that happening, you probably shouldn't own an Airbnb.
Exactly, yeah.
If that bothers you, that's what's going to happen.
They should have just put up a huge sign that says "No effing."
Yeah.
on the bed.
I mean, just say it.
If you go to x96.com/live.
Yeah, there it is, and it's just kind of crudely taped there.
Yeah, it's wow, that's
fun. And wouldn't that make you want to do all kinds of other things and then take pictures? Eating in bed.
Yeah, but then Airbnb is strict, man. They'd charge you for all of that. All right, that's it. Weather traffic.
I don't know. This was supposed to be a huge storm. Some people are seeing some snow, but
I guess up north they got some inches up there.
But not much down here in Salt Lake. And whatever we were going to get is going to be done by 11 a.m. So I guess there's still some time, maybe for some lake effect snow. 34 for a high. At least it feels a little more like winter. We're going to stay in the 30s for daytime highs for the next couple days. So that's wintry. Traffic, we have crash southbound West Davis corridor in Farmington, milepost 2.1. Crash northbound Redwood Road 350 South Saratoga Springs, right shoulder affected there. Crash northbound I-215 West 47th South in Taylorsville, off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound I-215 West 2100 North. And let me check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in there. Nope, but you always can let us know the weather, the traffic, animals running loose, anything you want. Like someone says, layer of snow in Riverdale. Thank you for that. 33986.
Steph says that the sign should have said, instead of live, laugh, love, live, laugh, celibacy.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Is it common to feel empty after you shoot your girlfriend in the eye? A Minnesota man who apparently told police he accidentally shot his girlfriend in the head has been charged with second-degree murder. Christopher Brooks, 20 years old, in custody after being charged with second-degree murder and manslaughter in connection with his girlfriend, according to court documents. Mr. Brooks told police he was making sure his firearm was unloaded on Saturday when he pointed the gun in the general direction of his girlfriend while she was sitting up in bed and pulled the trigger. That's how you make sure that it's unloaded, because if it's loaded, you pull the trigger, a bullet will come out. But so he pulled the trigger, and the bullet hit her right above her eye.
That's not the right picture. That's not the guy, by the way.
That's not the guy?
No.
I didn't see the... Yeah. Officers from the Hopkins Police Department responded to a call from Mr. Brooks, who allegedly told dispatchers he shot his girlfriend in the head while cleaning his firearm. He was sitting at the kitchen table with blood on his hands and crying. According to probable cause statement, Brooks told police he took a THC gummy before going to bed. you got to put that in there.
Yeah.
Brooks told police he loaded a magazine into his firearm, but he didn't chamber a round. After he was brought into the police station and read his rights, Mr. Brooks stated to police that, quote, he thought he had removed the magazine from the gun that night, but wasn't sure. He told police he didn't provide any medical aid to his girlfriend because of where she was hit. I knew she was dead. And then he said, I'd like to get a private room at the jail if it's possible. Are the beds of any good quality? And then he said, is it common for somebody to feel empty after an incident like this and not have any emotion? There he is, x96.com/live.
So the thing he was worried about is, can I get a private room and are the beds nice in jail?
Yeah. And is it common to feel empty when you shoot your girlfriend in the eye? Boner candidate number 3.
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. His community service should be cleaning public toilets for at least a year. This is a New York advertising holiday in Florida, and he was standing on a rooftop balcony at a bar, and he urinated on people below. Boner candidate number 2. My client is just mortified by his behavior. The leader of Turning Point Action, Turning Point USA. He was an Arizona election denier and worked very hard to try and overturn the election in Arizona. And now it's found that he was running for election again, and he had to get a bunch of signatures on petitions, and a lot of them were forged. One of them was a dead woman. He's been caught. He's been sentenced to for his crime. All right, that's it.
All right, let's get to voting. You've got just 2.5 minutes to get your vote in, so let's get on it here. You need to decide which one of these 3 candidates is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, January 8, 2026. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. Put that single digit, your candidate number, in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Or call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, January 8, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. Like I said, you've only got 2.5 minutes to get your vote in. And then it's Victoria with our Real Housewives of Salt Lake Mormon Wives update. We got a puppy coming in from the Humane Society, so be sure to look at your YouTube channel, and you can see the puppy. All right, let's get to voting. Here we go. It's Boner of the Day. UtahAdvocates.com.
If you have been hurt in an accident, that's who you need to call.
As soon as you can, actually.
Yes.
The sooner you get them involved, the better. You don't want to deal with the insurance companies because the insurance companies have their own advocate that's going to be working with them. You need one as well.
Katie, our fine producer here, has availed herself of the advocate services twice. I think she was rear-ended both times.
Both times, yeah.
And that's generally not your fault if somebody rams into your car from behind. She called the advocates, and they helped her out. 801-355-5550. That's the number to call. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You don't pay a dime for the call. You never pay a dime out of your pocket. The advocates work on getting you the compensation that you deserve. So call them, please. 801-355-5550. You can do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or you can go to UtahAdvocates.com.
Yeah, radio from hell in your car, but listen at home too. Tell your smart speaker to play X96.
Enjoy more ways to save at Smith's, like low price.
is because Gina loves like Kit Kats.
Yeah.
And Twix.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Yes.
Right. I have Halloween candy, cheese and wine pairings all together. So you do if you have your Kit Kats.
Yeah.
See, this is lost on you though.
I mean, the cheese part is, but not the candy.
You go with the triple cream brie.
Oh,
delicious,
I see. Okay.
and pair that with Prosecco.
I could see where that would be good if you liked the cheese part.
So like a Twix bar.
Yeah.
You get yourself a blue cheese
Mhm.
and pair it with Merlot.
Oh.
Caramel popcorn. Go with an aged Gouda or Gouda. Is how
Okay.
you're supposed to say it.
Yes.
If you're in America, we say Gouda. Pair that with a hard cider.
You know, if you've done one of Jimmy the Wine Guy's, he does all kinds of different pairings that he'll come to your home and do
He will.
And one of the things he does, believe it or not, is with popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn and wine.
He does a whole
It's-
popcorn and wine pairing.
Which
thing.
you wouldn't think that would be a thing, but it's
Oh,
a thing.
It's delicious.
What candy would pair with all the Miller Lights that I have hanging out in my house?
Well, I just had the hard cider. That's
That's
close.
close.
That's
No,
a little
it's the
too
same
sweet.
color.
A little too sweet.
Miller Lite, really?
I don't have any beer pairings.
It's left over from a party.
Terribly sorry. Butterfinger,